Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would sit down and film a Q&A video for you. I've been talking about doing this video for a little while, so I thought it was finally time. I do have a few questions, so I'm going to go ahead and get into that now. But first, as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any video ideas or any suggestions for looks that you'd like to see me try to recreate, leave those down in the comments below. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The first question is, what got me into makeup and who is the first person I started watching on YouTube? What got me into makeup was watching my mom and my momo, which is my mom's mom, and my aunts, watching them all do their makeup and get ready in the mornings for church or work or any other occasion. And the fact that using like foundation would help me cover up my rosy cheeks interested me. And then from there my love just like blossomed into eyeshadow and lipstick and highlighter. So yeah, that's what got me into it. And just also the fact that you're able to just like be very creative. It's a creative outlet for you. I like being able to just play with colors on my face and do different things and try out different looks and stuff. And the first person that I ever watched on YouTube, like beauty wise, was Bethany Moda. Mac Barbie 07 was her username at the time, I believe. Like I mentioned in my last video, an ex-friend of mine actually got me into her, and from there my interest in makeup and all of that just kind of blossomed, and I ventured out and watched other YouTubers from there. The second question is, who are my biggest inspirations in makeup today, and who would be an inspiration if I had to choose someone outside of the makeup field? My biggest inspirations in makeup, like YouTuber wise, I'd say Desi Perkins, Luster Lux, Manny MUA, Jaclyn Hill, Nikki Tutorials for sure. I like the way Laura Lee does her makeup as well, and Jeffree Star also. I love Jeffree Star. Outside of YouTubers, I'd say I do have some friends that also inspire my that are also inspiration makeup wise. One, her name is Charlie, and she's somebody that I used to work with when I worked at Ulta. Her makeup skills are amazing. Like, I am obsessed with the way her makeup comes out. Really lately she's been into like glowy, dewy skin, and it looks so good. And that's what I want to get to, because like her skills are amazing. There's another girl, her name is Crystal. She's actually a YouTuber as well. Her makeup skills are really good too. I really like her makeup. Seeing her one of her last videos where she kind of stepped out of her comfort zone with her makeup kind of inspired me to want to get out of my comfort zone as well, because I get stuck in a rut of just doing like neutral looks, a lot of neutral looks. And as far as my inspiration outside of the makeup field, I'm assuming that means just like in general. I would say Demi Lovato for sure. I mean, she is truly an inspiration, seeing all that she went through. You know, her first couple years being in the spotlight and, you know, dealing with being bipolar and then drug addiction and alcoholism and all of that, like, and then seeing where she's at now, it's incredible. So definitely her for sure. She's definitely my biggest inspiration in life. What are my favorite brands and why? I for sure have to say Morphe is my #1 favorite brand. Their prices are on point. Like, they're not expensive at all. Like, you can get as many eyeshadows as it is. I think it was like maybe $29, $30, somewhere around there. I mean, their eyeshadow palettes normally run like for a regular palette like this size is only like $25. Like, that's awesome compared to like getting an Urban Decay palette, for example. You get what, like 12 or so shades and it's like 50 something dollars. Like, no, like I like Urban, but compared to that, like I would pick Morphe over that any day. And their brushes, their brush quality is amazing. I have a couple brushes of theirs that I got close to like 3-4 years ago now, and they're holding up like nothing. They're still in perfect shape. Going with like high-end brands, I'll say Anastasia for sure is one of my favorites. The Modern Renaissance palette is my absolute favorite from their palettes. I'm so upset that I didn't buy the Mario palette that they had, because it was so beautiful, and the shimmer colors, like all their colors were just so creamy and nice, and they were really good quality. Their glow kits are amazing. I had the Sun Dipped palette, but I gave that one to my aunts, and I kind of regret it because it was so beautiful. The Nicole Guerrero one is amazing. It's so pretty. The highlight shades are very pigmented and very glowy. What other brands? ColourPop. ColourPop is another really good one. I've never tried their eyeshadows, but their lipsticks are on point. I'm actually wearing Take 5, this one right here. It's really pretty pinky shade. But their satin lips are really nice, and their gloss. I have the gloss with I Love Sarai and ColourPop, which is Atole, and it's really, really pretty. And it's not too sticky, which is why I hate glosses. So I was really skeptical about it, but it came in the kit that I got, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so pretty. What other brands? Maybelline for sure. Maybelline was like the only drugstore brand I really ever bought from for the longest time. Their lipsticks are amazing. I have I have two of their Color Stay matte lipsticks. They're so pigmented. They're creamy. I love it. They're not like dry on you at all. I've tried their foundation. I like their foundation. I use their concealers. Their concealers are really creamy and pretty good coverage. What else? Their mascaras. Their mascaras were the only drugstore mascaras that I used for the longest time, and they work really well. They don't really get clumpy on me or crusty or anything like that. Their eyeliner is amazing. I have that the gel eyeliner, which I did use a little bit today as well, and it's very creamy. It goes on really easily. I have no trouble with it at all. Another thing I forgot to mention about Anastasia Beverly Hills were their brow products. I am obsessed with their eyebrow products. I've been using the Dip Brow Pomade again. I stopped using it for the longest time because I was using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Pencil, but I switched back to the Dip Brow, and I'm remembering why I loved it so much. I also use their Clear Brow Gel also, and I love that as well. All of their brow products I've tried except just like the regular pencil. I've used the Brow Wiz, the Brow Definer. I have the Brow Gel. I've never used like the tinted ones though. And then I've used the pomade, and I love all of those. Their liquid lipsticks are pretty good. I did have a few a while back, and they worked pretty well, but I mean, there's always going to be something different that suits you better, and I like the color, I like the formula, but then I ended up finding a formula in another brand that I liked better, that suited my lips better and my needs better, and wasn't, you know, I liked it better. And what other brand? L'Oreal. L'Oreal has actually become a brand that I really, really like. I used to use their Infallible Pro Glow foundation, and I really liked that at the time. I have the powder and one of their concealers, and I like it as well. Brow Stylist pencil I really like. It works really well for me. It's pretty comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz for sure. And I think that's all the makeup brands that I really like use on a daily that I really like. And let's go ahead and get to the next question. That one took a little while, but I like to try and branch out and try other brands, but it's hard when you find something that works for you and that you really like. So you kind of don't want to ruin that and ruin that by you go to find another brand that you want to try out, but you risk the chance of not liking the product or it not working for you or causing some kind of reaction for you, anything like that. So next question comes from my friend Monica. She asked me how much do I love her, and I love her so much because she is actually the one that has done my little photo shoots. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that I've done like 2 photo shoots, and she's the one that did those and edited those pictures. So yeah, if you haven't seen those, go check those out. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already. And also she's helped me so much on getting back to filming and working on my channel and working on my makeup skills and all of that. She's really helped me with that. She's pushed me a lot. If she sees me not posting pictures or videos or anything like that, she gets on my case. So thank you very much for that, Monica. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here today. So thank you. What's my favorite non-beauty YouTube channel? That for sure has to be the Simplyjustbri Jolie family. I love them so much. I've been following them for like 2 to 3 years now. I want to say going on 3 years now. I actually found out about them through Zoella, and I started following them in the middle of like December of 2015, I'd say. And ever since then, I've been watching, and it's so beautiful watching their family, through everyday life and seeing how much their kids grow and change throughout the years. It's so beautiful. And the fact that their family is still growing, like right now, Anna Simplyjustbri Jolie, she's pregnant with their 4th child. So it's so beautiful. And then the fact that Anna went through a miscarriage actually at the beginning of last year before they had their little girl, Alessia. So, the fact that they even documented all of that and took us through that whole journey, it was very emotional, and you don't get to see too much of the behind the scenes stuff and see everyday life for, YouTubers or celebrities or anybody like that. So the fact that they showed that it shows that nobody's perfect and bad things happen. And, instead of choosing to keep that private, they chose to share that with everybody, with the whole world. So, that's inspirational, and it was beautiful. It's beautiful to basically feel like you're part of their life, you're part of their family. So it's nice. I just made myself get emotional talking about them. But that's really the only non-beauty channel that I watch on a consistent basis. Next question is, where is one place I'm wanting to travel to in the next year? Definitely want to go to California, to Los Angeles for sure. England is definitely at the top of my list. One of my best friends, Sarah, actually lives over in England, and it's about time that I go visit her because I miss her. I haven't seen her in 2 years, which is when she came to visit me. And yeah, I told her that next visit I'm going to see her. I'm planning to keep that promise, so hopefully within the next year or 2 I'm able to get over and go see her. Next question is, what is something you always have with you other than your phone? Something that I always have with me other than my phone, my wallet for sure, because my money, and my license are in there, and I need that, especially if I'm driving. Lip balm, lip balm, I have to have that for sure. My glasses cleaning lens, I have to have that now with my new glasses, because I don't like to just clean them on anything, because I'm trying not to scratch these up, because I just got these like a month ago, so I'm trying to keep these in good shape. What else? A water bottle for sure. I always have to have water with me everywhere I go now. I can't go anywhere without a bottle of water with me, at least in the car, especially when I'm like, because when I'm in the car I'm always singing and stuff, and then my throat gets all dry and raspy and stuff, so I have to drink water. Next question. 5 top products, whether it be makeup, hair, or anything. Oh crap, that's hard. For sure, I'm going to say this one here, which is a Formula 10.0.6 Thirst No More Moisturizer, and it's not focusing. This here. This is definitely my favorite moisturizer from this brand. I love it so much, especially because my skin did get a little dry last week. It helped a lot with that, and it keeps my skin looking nice and dewy, which I love. Next product for sure is going to be my Mario Badescu facial spray. The one with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. My camera is not focusing. This one here. Ignore my nails, sorry. I really like this spray, and I stopped using it for the longest time because I had the setting mist from Morphe, but I really love this spray, and I use it even when I'm not wearing makeup just because it's very refreshing. And especially with the summer months and the heat getting closer here in Texas, I'm definitely going to be needing to keep cool, and that is going to help, especially when I start going out to the pool and stuff. It's going to help if I get sunburned. Another product, for sure, honestly, I talked about this in my last video, and I had like mixed reviews on it, but the Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit has honestly been one of my favorite mascaras. I did have a little bit of trouble with it at first because it was like the wand was pulling too much product and it was getting really clumpy on my lashes, but honestly, after cleaning it in my last video, I haven't had any trouble with it again. So it's worked really well for me. My lashes look amazing. I love the way they've looked. They've never looked better. And yeah, I just love it a lot, and it's definitely something that I'm going to be purchasing again and recommending to a lot of people for sure. Next product is going to have to be, oh, you know what? It's not even a product, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to say my Morphe sponge. Sorry, mine's a little dirty. It's the highlight and contouring sponge. I really, really like this sponge. It's different. I don't know what it is about it that works better for me than the Real Technique sponge that I had. I really like it because it helps to get good lines to help contour, and it helps to get good lines when I'm trying to bake the sides of my nose. And it helps to get like really in there, like with the point and everything, to help get really in there under my eyes. And I really, really like the sponge. This is my second one that I've purchased actually, and I'm probably going to be buying a few more at a time now, just so I don't run out, or I'm not without one for a while. I'm really liking the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm in the shade Barcelona. Yeah, it's a really nice formula, and it does go on. It is pretty full coverage, and it does give you a nice luminous look to your skin for sure, and I really like it. Another one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I do wear the shade 20, which is Sand. I've heard that it's very comparable to the NARS Radiant Concealer, but I've never tried that. But it is pretty, it has pretty good coverage, and it does go on very creamy. I don't have any trouble with it getting dry or not blending out well for me, which I like. And it's worked out really well for me. I've used that concealer for, I want to say I've used that concealer for a good like 2 to 3 years already. I've bought it and rebought it and rebought it like multiple times. So that tells you how much I really like that product. So yeah, I think that was 5 products. Next question. Any tips or tricks when I do my makeup? Or for when other people do their makeup. A tip that I do have for sure is don't try anything new when you have somewhere important to be. Because honestly, that's when, like, if you're trying something new for the first time, you want to do it when you have nowhere to be or you're not in a rush to be anywhere. Because I've learned this multiple times by making that mistake where I try to do something brand new for me, and I have to be somewhere in like 30 minutes, or I have to leave my house in 30 minutes, and it does not work well for me. It's happened multiple times where I try to do eyeshadow differently, or I try to use new colors, or I try a new product, and it just doesn't go well for me, so I have to take off my entire makeup, and I wasted so much time doing that, and then I have to hurry up and leave, and I'm either late or I barely make it on time. So that for sure. Also, just because you're not good at doing a specific part of your makeup doesn't mean you're never going to be good at it. You just have to practice. A tip that I remember seeing from Jaclyn Hill was to practice, you know, like right before you go to bed, before you wash your face, just take like eyeliner for sure. Like I have trouble with doing winged liner. I got really good at it for a while because I was doing it consistently, but I stopped. But so now what I can do is, like, before I go to bed, like today, before I go to bed, I can wipe this off and try to practice my wing eyeliner, and then, you know, wipe it off again and then go shower and wash my face. It's practice makes perfect. Just like with blending eyeshadow, you just have to keep practicing at it and working at it, and you'll get to where you want it to be. And I mean, that's how I got good at makeup, is I practice. I wore makeup to work all the time, even when I didn't need to. I wore makeup around the house just for the heck of it. I'd stay up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning playing with makeup just to play with it, and that's how I got to where I am with makeup now. I mean, I'm still not perfect at it, but I mean, I've done worse. What are my plans for the near future? Well, for sure, I'm still in school, so I'm working on that. I have just a little under 7 weeks, I believe, left of this semester, so working on finishing that, which has been a bit of a struggle for me, because if you know me, you know I'm a procrastinator, so that's gotten me, I mean, I've gotten pretty much all of my work done and turned in on time, but I do struggle from time to time getting it done, but I manage. And so finishing school, you know, obviously I work too. I have an evening job, and on Saturdays I work 12-hour shifts, so working on that. And I really want to get to practicing my makeup skills on other people, because obviously I know I can do my makeup, but I have struggled a bit in the past with doing other people's makeup. Like, I can do foundation and eyeshadow I struggle with a little bit, but I'm getting better. So yeah, I'm going to be probably working on that a bit this summer when school's out, so I can start kind of getting around more and working on other people, and or like going out to other people and doing their makeup, and, you know, trying to take pictures to build up a portfolio so I have those for reference for later. Other than that, I don't really have anything else. I mean, so just, you know, working towards what my end goal is with makeup, and working on work and finishing school and all of that. That's what my goal is. And obviously working on this channel still, which this channel honestly is used to kind of help me step out of my comfort zone with talking to people and sitting down and talking to people, because if you know me, like, I'm a talkative person, obviously, like, once you get to know me, but at first I'm very shy and kind of like closed off to people. So this channel is really to help me get out of my, I guess, my comfort zone and out of my little bubble, and help me to be more outgoing. Which, I mean, if you know me, I am I am an outgoing person, but it takes a while, and I want us to get out of that habit of me taking like a month to 2 months or whatever to kind of break out of my shell. I just want to be able to talk to people without being nervous, and to talk to people, like, stop being shy. Which I honestly, like, I know a lot of people find it hard to believe that I'm shy, especially if they've known me for a while, because I never shut up. But I am a very shy and closed off person to people that I don't know. If you see me for the first time, I'm honestly, like, not gonna talk. I'm not gonna make eye contact. Eye contact is the hardest thing for me to do. I get so nervous making eye contact with people. I feel so, like, weird. So that's what I want to use this channel for, is to just help me break out of my comfort zone and help me be more outgoing and outspoken, so that way I can, comfortably go up to people that I know and say, hey, can I do your makeup? Or, hey, I do makeup, can I practice on you? Instead of being, like, nervous to talk to people. But yeah, I think I've rambled quite a bit throughout this video, and yeah, I hope that kind of gave you a little insight about me and what, the future of my channel, or what the reason for this channel is, other than just doing makeup. It is to help me out and to help me get out of my comfort zone. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I don't have anything else to say. Just leave me some video suggestions or requests that you have in the comments below. And yeah, if you ever want to talk to me, you can reach out to me down in the comments, or follow me on social media. I do leave those in the description below. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So until next video, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.